this video that you're watching now. So let's do it.
I mean, in 10 years.
Hey,
I'm going to schedule upload this video 10 years in the future. So you're going to see this in 2025.
Oh my god.
It's 2015 for me right now.
Oh, this is crazy. Look how young I look. Look at the difference. This me doesn't have a beard, doesn't have a mustache.
Dude, what if I'm dead? Dude, if I'm... Ooh, that'd be weird. That'd be so weird.
Thankfully, not dead.
That'd be really weird. But so let's see. Dude, if I don't have 1 million subscribers when you see this video, my entire life has been a failure.
Ironically, we actually have dozens of channels with millions of subscribers. And before we go too deep into listening to old Jimmy, 17-year-old Jimmy here ramble, I just want to get you in the right mind space. I want you to understand what's going through this 17-year-old's mind. We didn't have tons of money growing up. I mean, it was probably like a normal middle-class family. But in 2008, we ended up going bankrupt. So we had nothing. Like, my parents actually filed for bankruptcy. And I had poured year after year after year after year after year after year of my life. And people weren't watching videos. Everyone in my school, everyone around me was saying, Jimmy, you will never be a YouTuber. This isn't realistic. You're chasing a fairy tale. And you need to actually focus on whatever you're actually going to do with your life. And it started to really weigh on the Jimmy you see here, because he's like, am I wasting my life? Am I going to be a failure? Am I going to be homeless? Will this ever work out? And my mom didn't have much money, and I really wanted to not be a burden on her, and I wanted to be able to make money so I could help her. And all these thoughts are swirling, and that storm is what's currently going on. And this Jimmy you see here 10 years ago, mine. Now, with that context, let's keep watching.
But by the time you see this, I'll have finished high school.
I did finish high school.
Gone to college.
Technically, I went to college. I went for 2 weeks, and then I thought it was super boring and didn't go. It was a community college. We could not afford real college.
Probably be doing YouTube as a job, hopefully. Maybe.
I felt back then, I'm like, man, I love to just be able to provide for myself as a job. And now I provide for hundreds of families. I have hundreds of full-time employees, and we help thousands upon thousands of people through our main channel videos. So it is kind of funny in retrospect that 10 years ago, which really isn't that far ago, I was nervous that I wouldn't be able to provide for myself.
Yeah, as of right now, I'm enjoying YouTube. Hopefully future me still enjoys it.
I don't think I'll ever get tired of YouTube. Honestly, I think YouTube literally runs in my veins at this point. I love creating content. I love telling stories. I love entertaining people. I love making your guys' day. I love being able to impact lives. It's literally everything I love.
I don't know. I'd be crazy if I had some ridiculous amount of subscribers.
I bet you if you went back in time and told this 17-year-old me I'd have 440 million subscribers, he wouldn't believe you. He would laugh, right? Because back then, I think the biggest channels in the world had 10 million subscribers, if that. I remember when Smosh hit 10 million subscribers and being so mind blown, whoa, that's huge, right? I remember when PewDiePie hit 10 million subscribers. I remember all those things. And that seemed like the pinnacle. It was all right, they hit 10 million, they won the game. That's as big as it gets. And now, I don't know, there's probably 1,000 creators with 10 million subscribers. It's just crazy how much the platform has changed in the last decade.
At the time I'm recording this video, I have 8,000 subscribers and 1.8 million views.
Wow. Look at that. Also, look at the old channel logo. I kind of miss that tiger. The only problem is it kind of looks like a high school mascot. Just to be blunt, this is why I ended up changing it. And the entire channel back then had 1,830,631 views, which is funny because the main channel video does that in 6 minutes when we upload now. And it probably goes without saying, but I want to make it exceptionally clear. I am living a fairy tale life right now, and I just want to make sure everyone knows I'm very, very, very grateful. That 17-year-old, if he could talk to you right now, to those of you who watch the videos and allowed me to become who I am today, he would be on his knees crying and be eternally grateful. And obviously that 17-year-old is me now. And I'm not the best at being vulnerable and expressing emotion. It's not one of my strong suits, but I want to make it exceptionally clear that I'm beyond grateful for all of you. I will never take this for granted, and this is why I do everything in my power to make every YouTube video we upload on the Mr. Beast channel as freaking great, as freaking possible.
So whenever you see this, compare these numbers to whatever I have when you watch this. Dude, I really hope I have 1 million subs by now.
Yeah, way more than 1 million.
Please, what am I doing with my hand?
What am I
Please
doing?
have 1 million subs. I probably should have thought about what I was going to say. Hopefully you have 1 million subs.
In case you're wondering, I'm also talking a little quiet. It's actually because my mom's downstairs, and if she knew I was filming videos as opposed to studying, she would come up there and freak out. I'm pretty sure actually one of these cuts is because my mom came in to check in on me studying, and I had to stop recording and act like I was studying.
Alright, so I should be studying for history test, and
the history test.
I wonder if you, or me in 10 years, remembers what grade I'm going to get on this history test that I take tomorrow, that I'm not studying for because I'm making these videos. Dude, if you still remember the grade I get on this history test in 10 years, that's crazy.
I do remember the grade I got on this test because after hiding me 1 year, I went back and I looked at it and I left a comment.
Dude, I'm probably going to be married and stuff. Man.
Well, you're not married, but you're engaged. You will be married soon. I have a very, very beautiful fiance, Tia. Isn't she adorable? So much closer on that prediction than the sub count prediction.
Oh, watch me not be married, not have 1 million subscribers, not have any of this, and then you guys just think I'm a big loser.
I have most of those things, and a lot of you probably still think I'm a loser.
Dude, what if I don't do YouTube when this goes public? That'd be weird.
People don't realize this because I spend so